Most people don't know what a settlement house is. They tend to think that because the word house is in it, that we're probably a shelter.
I often find myself walking people through not only our history, but our mission, our purpose, and where we're going in the future.
Outsiders may not know what settlement houses do, but they're lifelines for thousands of Rochester residents.
People know that settlement houses are places where they can come and they receive the support they need. Places that will listen to them, places that will welcome them.
Rochester's first settlement house opened in 1901.
Baden has a long, rich history.
Teresa Katz and Fanny Garson of Temple Brith Kodesh founded Baden Street Settlement to help primarily Jewish immigrants from Eastern Europe get started in America. Rich and poor coming together to improve and enrich lives.
Sharing cultural ideas, sharing cultural resources, sharing the financial resources of those people who had those resources to share was an important mission of the settlement.
Lewis Street was founded in 1907. Eastside and Genesee settlement houses came later. They merged in 2001 to form Community Place of Greater Rochester.
Settlement houses have been meeting the basic needs for families for the past 100 years. In Northeast Rochester, that history spans to the early 1900s, and we are still serving families in the same ways today.
Charles Settlement House was founded by Catholic lay women, and at the time, the neighborhood of Northwest Rochester it was serving was primarily Italian and German immigrants.
Charles Settlement House is now in its 100th year.
We're here, we're visible, and we can be trusted. And I think that really is the underpinning of why we're able to be here for 100 years.
The populations of the neighborhoods served by settlement houses has changed, but the mission has remained constant.
We have not changed the service model. We know that the ingredients that are necessary to move people towards self-sufficiency have not changed over the last 100 and so plus years.
Different programs, slightly different needs, but still being there for all the families who need us.
Settlement houses provide cradle-to-grave services, pre-kindergarten, after-school, programs for people with disabilities, job training, senior centers.
It cuts across all facets of life, and we're doing it predominantly in neighborhoods that have high levels of concentrated poverty and many challenges.
Always there for people in need.
Believe me, people know that if there's a need that they can call us, and they do call us at all. I get calls at all times of the day and night.
Even in our role as CEO, I've had the situation of having people come to me with some of the most intimate personal details of their lives.
We always say that no one will leave here empty-handed. Anyone who comes here will either get served by us or we will refer them to an organization that can serve their need.
It's about trust.
I think the longevity of doing what we do for 100 years is what provides a lot of the basis for the trust that we have with the residents of the neighborhood, the people we serve.
The long history, being in the same place, serving the same neighborhood, is what garners that trust. It's what makes people know that we are here and we've been here.
And they want to remain here for another 100 years.